Hey, for more highlights, here's Jake Garcia.
An emotional night here at Chaparral High School ends on a downer for the home team. Chaparral loses to Desert Mountain for the third year in a row in the Battle of Shea Boulevard. We start with the pregame, though, where the focus was on a player of the past. Former Firebird Craig Rowe, honored, remembered, and celebrated for the life he lived.
We are blessed to honor Craig here tonight.
88s were everywhere Friday at Chaparral High.
The staff and players will be honoring Craig tonight by wearing Craig Rowe 88 t-shirts.
Craig Rowe passed away in February after an 18-month battle with cancer. The school's all-time sack leader, a standout at Michigan, and an NFL alumnus. Family, friends, and former coaches on hand to remember a force.
He's lived his life in direct proportion to excellence, and he was just such a pleasure to be around and a pleasure to coach. He made everybody better around him.
Current ASU assistant Charlie Regal coached Craig to a state championship game with Chaparral in 2008. He says tonight was a tribute not just to his life, but to the lives he touched.
He was willing to sacrifice his time to make you better, and not only did he exemplify leadership by doing it, he also went out and helped people, and that'll be what I forever remember about Craig.
Desert Mountain head coach Conrad Hamilton was Rowe's defensive coordinator his senior season.
I can't say enough about the guy and the family that he comes from, special person.
On this night, it was his defense that flew around with the ruthlessness of Rowe. Safeties for everybody in the first half. Lucas Blumling on a bum rush to the quarterback. Desert Mountain on the board in the first quarter. Then Sean Hart gets in on the fun. That sack would lead to another safety 2 plays later. It's your classic 4-0 score. Wolves offense on the prowl in the second. Bryce Hergis swings it out to sophomore Ryan Craddy. Craddy not touched on his way to the end zone. He'll work on the landing in practice this week. 23 seconds to go before the half. Blumling makes his mark again. Second touchdown pass for Hergis. That's all they would need on a day where the defense dominated. Journey Solomon shows the destination is just as sweet as the journey. He picks off the pass, punctuating an 18-7 win for Desert Mountain.
I think it's a big deal to beat their rival, and I think it's a big deal for us to beat Chaparral because they've owned Desert Mountain. I used to coach here, and we didn't have a lot of respect for Desert Mountain at the time, but I think it's starting to shift a little.
It's a 3-0 start for the Wolves. They've allowed just 21 points all season. Hamilton said tonight should have been a shutout, and if his team wants to be elite, they'll hold strong for a full 4 quarters. In Scottsdale, Jake Garcia, 12 Sports.